No, you can still eat.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine. alphAOmega Sqwad, what's good? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We are doing a Ghost Edition Story Time Part 2.
Ooh. Oh my god. What was that?
This was... Ooh, got 2 cell phones on. Sorry. Using the light again, once again in the dark with my sister. Why do I have my sister here on this Storytime Edition? Because we're gonna go over things that we experienced together, as far as also things I experienced where I call her. So basically she's just, what would be the word? Confirming that I'm not like bullshitting, because like I really called her and was like, hey, what's going on type shit. But just so you guys can see, thanks to Guatemala fan 12, which is right here. If you guys did actually watch the first edition, I mentioned that I had other stories. This is why I'm sharing them. And thanks to him, he actually said, let's hear the stories. So thanks to you, brother. Here it is.
Sorry, I'm starving.
Oh no, yeah.
Sorry.
You guys already know that. Yeah. Me and Melinda ate and it was good. So first incident in this house that we are currently living at right now was within the first month that I lived here. And it was during the day, which is the trippy most part about it. It was literally during the day, probably like 12 o'clock, sun's up, you know, whatever. All I do remember from basically, was that 3 years ago? About 4 years ago. First month, during the day, you had to go to your parents' house, mom's house, I think, or do errands. Either way, she was leaving the house. Okay, cool. She opened up the garage, told me she was leaving, pulled out, and I heard the garage close, and that was it. She left. But then within at least, I want to say like 1 or 2 minutes right after she left, it was really quick, right? Yeah. I heard her call my name, and downstairs where the garage door is. So me being in my room, I walked downstairs. No, before that, I answered. I'm like, what? She called my name. I said, what? There was no response, and I was like, all right. I was like, Chantel, because it was her voice, literally her voice calling my name. So I'm like, Chantel, what's up? What's going on? Are you here? Type deal. So no answer, no reply. I walk down the stairs, go to the garage, her car's gone, you know, garage door is closed. So I'm like, so I call her, and I'm like, hey, did you come back home and happen to call my name? And you basically said,
no. I was out.
That was it.
I was like, what?
And so I did tell her, and like, we kind of brushed it off, right? I was like, we didn't think much of it, but it was a trippy moment. Second thing that occurred in this house happened to both of us at the exact same time, which was basically during lunchtime, once again during the day, which is the craziest part about it. On a weekend. So we were about to have lunch together. You know, we brought McDonald's probably here to the table, and then I'll let you.
So pretty much to give you a little background. So we lived together. Recently, our Melinda joined us about a year ago. Yay!
And having the best time ever.
Right.
So, these are honestly the best roommates ever. But little Melinda here, she comes and goes. We don't know honestly where she's at most of the time. She lives here half the time. Who knows? Really don't know.
One day out of the week.
Yeah, but usually on weekends, unless we have something planned, never here, ever. So then on Saturday, yes, it was McDonald's, I do remember.
Yeah.
Usually I'll, because he's always at the gym and everything. Sorry. And, excuse me. I went to go get us food and I came back. And I remember we were here in the dining room, and TJ said, he made a comment
about Melinda.
Yeah. And I think I agreed, as in we were talking shit about her, jokingly, of course. Yeah. And then we heard, then because we said her name, and obviously I'm a very loud person at that, I hear Melinda's voice say, what? Like if she just woke up and sounded kind of groggy, like what? And
from
then TJ
upstairs.
From upstairs from her room.
Yeah,
and TJ and I are like, oh, holy shit, like
she's home.
She's home, we're talking shit. We bust out laughing because this has happened before where, again, we never know when Melinda's home. Unless I see her car parked or she'll text me, hey, I'm home, or her lights on, then we know. But sometimes she's just sleeping. Like,
yeah.
We really don't know. And again, because it was weekend, she's usually not here.
I've taken a crap and didn't know she was here with the door open.
Yeah! It's just weird. So we never know. And so we started busting out laughing, like, oh my God, we're here to talk shit about Melinda. She hears us. And I'm like, Melinda, nothing. And we're like, what? And then we hear a noise, like, again, if she responded. And so him, like, TJ and I look at each other like, is Melinda home?
Yeah.
Like, are you home? And I'm like, Melinda again. And I go to her room, open the door, she's not home. No one's in the bed, nothing.
Dead
we're like,
silence.
What the F? So we call her. Oh, no, I think I text you.
You text her, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, are you home? And then she texted back right away, no, what's up? And then the OC. And I was like, the hell, I could have swore I heard. And the weird thing is, not only I did, but he did.
Yeah.
We both, because when we first heard like, her say like, what? Like we both looked at each other like,
like, oh,
again,
shit,
we busted out laughing
yeah.
because we're like, oh, we're talking shit, she hears us, you know? It was just so weird.
Yeah, that was weird, yeah.
So weird.
And so we, even after that, like the second part, we kind of brushed it off once again. It is what it is. Stuff happens, I guess. And then the third final for this house was, what, a week ago? Maybe about a week ago?
I don't know.
The garage?
The garage.
Yeah.
But the garage, it's happened to me before too, when I think one of you guys are home.
See, yeah.
I didn't hear it open, it was
Or I
you.
hear somebody
Yeah.
walking up the stairs.
Yeah. So, but it was about a week ago, right? That I called you? It was this week. It was part of this week. Like no, it was a week ago. Yeah.
It was last week. Yeah.
But anyways, so daily routine, I get home from work and I go straight to the bathroom and sit there and, you know, Instagram, whatever, YouTube, and do my business. From the bottom of the bathroom, basically if the garage door opens, you can like feel the vibration. What made it worse is when the garage does open, we have 3 dogs that get super excited because they know that somebody's home, whether it's me, Melinda, or Chantel, or even Matthew when he was here. Basically,
Matthew's my boo.
he's in the military, so that's why he's not here right now. So it's not like they broke up. Thirsty ass. Yeah.
We support our troops.
But I felt the vibration and I was like, oh crap. Basically, my car's parked in the garage where she parks her car. And it's happened before, but I was like, move my cars. But since I'm currently using the bathroom, I called her and I'm like, hey, are you home? Once again, no, she's not home. She's actually at work. And I'm like, the garage just opened. The dogs are downstairs crying, which makes it the worst is the dogs, because the dogs are expecting somebody to be here. They're, you know, the garage opened. So they started crying and everything. And I'm like, crap, I'm in the bathroom. You know, I'm trying to rush because I think she's home. So I need to move my car so that she can park. But no, she was at work. She, you know, hey, I'm at work. And I told her about the garage door opening. And then she's like, well, that's weird. Like, yeah, felt weird. It was weird. Eventually finished up the process of what I was doing and go downstairs and the garage door is actually physically closed. And I'm like, okay, that makes no sense. The dogs are still freaking out, so I let them go in the garage, sniff around so that they know nobody's in there so they can stop crying. So I go back inside and I go get ready for the gym as I normally do. Come back downstairs, get my products ready in the bottle and the shaker, and boom, garage door is opening. So this time I run over to the door, actually physically open the door, obviously open the door, and the garage door is already halfway opening and continuing to open. And I'm like, okay, literally somebody, like Melinda, somebody's gotta be opening the garage door. And I'm like, what the hell? I walk outside of the garage and look outside, call my sister again, and I'm like, hey, the garage door literally just opened again. And I physically watched it open this time.
Scary.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Once again,
I don't want some random having the same code, because you know how
that is weird, yeah.
yeah, it's programmed.
I was like,
You have surveillance cameras too
Yeah.
throughout the house. So, like, did it baffled you, or did you ever ask Chantel to view the camera when that happened?
off.
Our garage camera isn't working.
Yeah.
The only one
that
that's
holy time. So
Yeah.
the only
That's what's weird. The garage cameras are working. The outside one is, and I immediately checked on my phone, and there was nothing. Remember?
Yeah.
Because my parents are the only other people that have the clickers as well.
Oh, I did ask if your mom was coming here.
And no one else. Yeah, had it. So we're like, that's really weird. So I did. I think I did check the. Unfortunately, our camera in the garage wasn't working, but the outside, yeah, where you can see if there was a car or anything, there was nothing. But I can't even tell if the garage is open or not from the camera view outside.
So we saw that there was nobody coming up to the street or nothing.
Yeah, it was really weird.
As far as physically in the garage, yeah, we didn't know. Yeah, and then
I'm
thought
not
it was,
doubting it. I'm saying like if
no,
you caught
yeah.
something or
And
like,
then
it just that'd be
we
cool.
tried to think of more things because I told you my clicker was broken. So I was like, okay, maybe it's a faulty thing from my clicker. So the chip that is inside of a case for the garage was broken. So technically, all I had was a chip. I had the green chip attached to a battery, and that is it. I did not have a button to, like, I had to press a small little square button to open the garage. But somebody had to press a button, or like, it was sitting in my car, and my car was in the garage.
I wasn't home. It's not like I can.
Yeah,
Either way,
like,
I wasn't even by my car, and I worked super far, so.
Yeah. And I could physically go to like my car and press the new garage button, garage opener, and I could press it like 10 times without the garage opening. Like I literally have to smash this button. So I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's happened to me multiple times.
With the garage?
The garage door.
That's creepy, yeah.
And you never told us that?
I know.
Well,
Yeah, I was like-
That scared me out of
I was
one
like, safety
I didn't see
safety
First of
reasons.
all, who's gonna believe this Asian that you put in the corner? Okay.
I'm in the corner with you.
Okay.
My little
But
AC.
like,
It's the
but
AC
you have
corner.
credibility.
Asian
She ain't gonna
corner.
kick
Yeah,
her
AC
brother out.
corner.
She gonna kick me
I'm not
out.
kicking anyone out. Not kicking
Your
anyone
mom
out.
kicked us out.
It's a different subject. That's a different topic.
We didn't get kicked out.
Oh my god.
But
We have
yeah,
an inside
safety
joke.
reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, safety reasons you should tell us these things.
Well, no, 'cause
So we
I
can
thought
fix the
I
fault.
was like, maybe I'm just going a little
Insane.
Yeah.
No.
That was,
Other things as far as hearing noises or stuff, yeah.
yeah.
If you want to tell us, you can tell us. If you don't, that's
No,
up to
I
you.
did
Yeah.
the typical like someone's downstairs or like, but like I know when you're, I know when. Like I know when everybody kind of leaves the house, but there's times where I'm like, okay, there's some noises downstairs, especially walking up the stairs,
Yeah.
and then the
'Cause you-
garage door.
I was like, certain.
And like you could feel like, especially with my room,
You're right above the garage.
under the garage.
Yeah.
I always feel everything that
Yeah.
comes like when the activation's
Opens,
on.
yeah.
But there's been a few times where I heard something downstairs, as in like walking down the stairs, and even that door, that
The
garage door,
Yeah, it's heavier than all the
it's
other doors.
heavier, so it just like sucks
You can
everything.
feel it,
You
yeah.
feel the thump.
Yeah.
So it doesn't scare me.
No,
It's just you know,
it's
like
mind-boggling.
it's mine. It does throw you off
Yeah.
on your five senses.
Yeah. Because I was like, the ones that happened here, we weren't scared either. We were just
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like scary.
No.
No. So, yeah.
For you, I was like, for Chantel's more analytical, or what
She
is it?
analyzed it
Yeah, I
in
was
a
like-
logical way.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer.
Chantel, yeah. Once again, you guys already know from the very first edition, I believe in that kind of stuff, but I don't feel. It makes me laugh when just that, like the garage, literally opening the door and watching it open, and you know, once again during the day, so it's like
It's usually a lot.
usually
yeah.
most things happen at nighttime, but it's like
Not
this
here.
is literally during the day, which is
No, I
Which is-
believe
yeah.
in spirits, but sometimes I feel kind of exaggerates. I do feel there's an explanation for a lot of things, but if I can't figure it out why, that's where it kind of scares me. Because I've had my own ghost stories. I'm not going to get into it,
Yeah.
You got some gnarly ones.
but yeah, like, and I've heard other people's experience, you know, and things
Do
like
you
that.
believe my first edition with me and Ryan, or do you think
Maybe.
I
I
exaggerate?
don't know. Sometimes I
Just
do feel you
curious.
exaggerate, but I think what would help is both you and Ryan.
If Ryan was, if Ryan was here, yeah.
to kind of explain it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
his is a little.
I don't think you're lying to me, like straight up lying to
Yeah.
me. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think there's really a reason for you to do
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, there's
unless
no
you're
reason.
crazy, because then you would say other things. So
Yeah.
again, depends on the person and stuff. But no, I don't think you like made it up. Do I feel like you exaggerated? Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, but no, yeah.
All right, that was part 2, and that'll probably be it for this house because eventually we will be moving from this house. Just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there.
So
We're
dramatic.
all. Well, some of us might be sticking together, and some of us might be going our separate ways,
Oh my god, so dramatic.
breaking up the pups.
Oh,
So
that's you.
part 2 is done in this house. We might have more parts if you guys like this, because like she said, everybody has their own ghost stories. So if you do like this type of a story time, please F up the thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, tap it, click it, flick it, punch it. I don't care. Just hit it. But you already know who it is. It's your boy AO, where negativity gets denied, positivity gets spread. Always believe in yourself and bet on yourself. 2-to-1 odds. Alpha, Omega, Sqwad.
Oh, Sqwad! I whispered it because I thought
I was like, and Melinda got in it, I was like, alright, cool.
I don't
Hell
know why
yeah.
I whispered it, to be honest.
lights on.
Sqwad, we out.